So more money, flexible work schedule, being your own boss, many reasons to start your own business, but is this the year that you actually take that leap?
So our next guest is a marketing expert who guides dozens of entrepreneurs in building their brands. And this morning, she's here to share some of her know-hows with us. So please welcome back our friend, Hustle Like a Mom founder and author of The Edit to Expand Planner, Pamela Pekerman. So nice to have you back.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Great to see, really great to see her. So you work with a lot of I always get this wrong, mompreneurs. It's amazing when you think of 1 in 3 female-owned businesses is founded by a mom. Why do you think there's such a huge uptick in this?
So I think it's twofold. One is there is an immense desire to control your earning potential. And secondly, and this has been supported by a recent study, we want to control our precious time. That is the most important commodity that anybody has. And so a recent survey said that 46% of moms cited flexibility as the key reason for launching their business. And I think COVID woke a lot of us up to realize that aligning your personal and professional aspirations isn't just a wish to have in the future. This is your life, and you want to take control of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And starting your business, you know, some people want to do it, but it may not be for everybody. So how do you kind of know that it's the time for you?
Okay, so I love this question, and the first thing that comes up is if you are a fan of rejection, come on into the club because yes, because I live in the state of rejection, but not only can I accept it and stomach it, it becomes my fuel. So if you can use rejection as fuel.
What do you mean? So you're meaning like people are saying no to you for what?
They can say no for a TV segment. They could say no for a partnership and a sponsorship for an event we want to host. And I always say that no is just the beginning of the conversation. No door is ever closed, and I'm going to come back to you in a season, and I'm going to keep you posted with interesting information. I'm going to come back to you in the season because a no today is a maybe tomorrow, is a yes down the road. You never know. So I love rejection. It fuels me, and that's something that I think all entrepreneurs need to have. Yeah.
But having that idea and actually reaching your goal, I mean, that's a lot. So you have to have some sort of a business plan, right?
Yes, and
that's
I think
overwhelming.
Exactly. I think we hear that word and we think of a 30-page document. I think back to when I was 21 and launched my first business, did a Google search, and then I created this dusty packet of pages that nobody looks at. I'm a big believer in keeping it simple, simplify in order to amplify. And so I believe that all your business plan should be is twofold. Why you exist and whom do you serve? And so if you have a piece of paper that addresses those two things, you're good to go. Why is your business created? Meaning, there is a struggle. What is your customer struggling with or missing? Have 1 or 2 lines on that as key messaging. And the second fold is the solution. How is your business a vehicle of change from where she is to where she wants to be? And then knowing who your customer is, right? If you don't know your person in a 360 way, not just, oh, I'm a cookie brand, she probably loves to buy cookies. No, get to know her. I always say create one real person, make them so real that you know them beyond just how they consume your product so that you can show up and create messaging that resonates with them. And that's your business plan, why you exist and whom do you serve.
A lot of people like the idea of starting their own business, right? But it's daunting like we were talking about. And they need to see things visually kind of laid out to kind of emulate or not copy it, but just have an example. So are there sites or things that are free to kind of use as resources?
Yes, free is my favorite word. I'm a scrappy entrepreneur, so stay number one. So I would say one is start with the New York City Small Businesses Services website. They offer free workshops. They just announced that they're offering over $75 million in what they're calling foundational grants, so you can apply for that. Also, institutions like banks have a lot of resources on all their websites. Key Bank in particular has this amazing organization called Key for Women. It's completely free. You don't even have to be a client of Key Bank to sign up. They're offering financial services, leadership skills building, and so you can go to their website and look up Key for Women. These are all great places. And then also find a community that resonates with you. Entrepreneurship can be really lonely. So whether it's hustle like a mom because you're between drop-off and pick-up mompreneur, come to our IG page, get our newsletters, or find something that resonates obviously with you. Get their free newsletters.
Yeah, and the thing is, this isn't advice just for moms. I mean, we had a story about that 14-year-old girl who was living in the projects, and she started her own shoe brand.
Right.
I mean, talk about not having anything and making your dream a reality and becoming an entrepreneur.
How is that not the theme song of New York?
Yes.
Right?
Really.
I mean, my parents came to this country from the former Soviet Union, zero in their pocket. I'm a first-generation American. I had no resources. Free was always my favorite thing because I had no other options.
Yeah.
But we have to talk about this planner real quick because you have this new planner that you just published for 2023, specifically for mompreneurs. Kind of tell us about it.
Yes, so it's based on the concept of quarterly planning and picking 3 very specific goals per quarter. And they go down these categories. 1 goal that is a money move, 1 goal that will amplify your brand, and 1 goal that it will decrease stress. Money move is pretty obvious, right? It's one specific thing like hosting a shopping party. Amplify your brand is, okay, I want to get on TV because I want to amplify my business. And a decreased stress is basically something that you keep pushing under the rug that causes anxiety. So for me, it's I need to hire a new bookkeeper. You know, I'm going to get that done this quarter. If I do those 3 things, I'm going to wake up April 1st on a much better path to Q2, et cetera, Q3, Q4.
You know, we live in an era of instant gratification where people want success now. What would be your advice to those folks about being patient on reaching your goal?
You know, you can go fast and be like a comet, right? You go fast, you have that beautiful moment. I'd rather that you be a star in business, right? Stars always shine. So have direction, don't worry about speed. Have direction, have messaging that resonates, and most importantly, if you remember anything from the last 4 minutes, is know your customer like she is your best friend. Wake up with her, go to sleep with her. That's how you survive through a COVID crisis with any business.
Pamela Pekerman, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it and sharing your advice, and people can buy this now, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome.